Hello everyone, this is Dero here again. Welcome to my channel. So this video will be about the upcoming Venus transit, because in Vedic sidereal system, Venus will enter the sign of Aquarius on 21st of February, and after that Venus will enter the sign of Pisces on 17th of March. So in this video I will speak about only the transit of Venus and through these two signs. And I am speaking to natives who have a Virgo Ascendant or Moon sign, because in the Vedic sidereal system the Ascendant or the Moon sign is much more important than the Sun sign, but you can check your Sun sign too. So, Virgo people. With Virgo Ascendant, Venus will enter your 6th house, because Aquarius is in your 6th house. And Venus will not be alone there, because Neptune is sitting there, and Venus will arrive with the Sun. So everything that will happen connected to Venus during this transit in your life, it will get into the spotlight quite easily, because Venus is together with the Sun. And the 6th house is basically a negative house, but with Venus here, even if you will have some sort of issues in your life, you can solve it quite easily, because the 6th house is about your daily routine, and it is about how to be healthy and wealthy, and it is about health issues basically, or financial issues, if you cannot handle these two topics, your health and money, in the right way. It is also about that. It is also about conflicts. So I would say with Venus transiting in this house, probably you will enjoy your daily routine. You will get up early quite easily, or if you have a lot of things to do, you will enjoy to do that. You will be much more focused on your relationships during the day. If you have any debts, it can mean that with this transit, that during this period of time, during this transit, maybe you will get rid of some of your debts. It can also mean that if you had some conflicts with people around you, you can resolve these conflicts, because basically Venus has a quite positive influence on every house. It can also mean that because this house is about how to be healthy, so it is about your fitness regime too. So so it can also mean that if you will be quite active physically, you will enjoy it very much. Anyway, your Ascendant is Virgo, and Virgo is connected to, this is the 6th sign, it is connected to this house. So to you it will be quite easy to use the positive effect of Venus in this house. Okay, quite briefly, that's all about the Aquarius transit, and we change the position of the planets to Pisces transit. So Venus will arrive in your 7th house, because Pisces is in your 7th house. So during this Pisces transit from 17th of March, Venus will give you some positive influence on your relationships. 7th house is basically about your marriage or your love relationship, but it is also about friendships or business relationships. So it can mean that, and as you can see, Venus will be together with the Sun again. So it will be in the focus, quite in the focus. So probably it can mean that if you have a love relationship, you will enjoy it very much. You will be much more romantic. It can also mean that generally speaking, you will have more positive relationship in your life. Maybe you will meet or spend more time with your good friends. Or it can also mean that in business life you will have some positive business relationship, for example, some quite positive customers or clients. So to Venus, the 7th house is quite positive because the topic is quite relevant, because the 7th house originally is connected to the sign of Libra, and Libra is the main sign of Venus. So this house is quite good for Venus. She enjoys being here in this house. So yeah, quite briefly that's all. And let's see the cards. We start with the Aquarius transit. So it will start on 21st of February and end on 16th of March. Time. Clouds from Lenormand. The Devil. 7 of Swords. The Magician and 10 of Pentacles. And we pull some more cards. Yeah, so based on this card, so this Aquarius transit was in your 6th house. I would say that you will not have any sort of financial issues, but some sort of emotional issue, because it is about emotions and relationship, and you will think about it a lot, and this card is about some sort of crisis, conflict. So probably you will have some sort of conflicts in your relationship with someone. It can mean love relationship, but it can also mean other relationship. And you will see that you cannot solve this during this period of time. You will need more time. After a while you can solve it, but not during this period of time. And you will feel that it is, maybe if it is connected to this relationship, you will feel some sort of manipulation in your situation. It can mean some sort of emotional manipulation. And yeah, and that's why you will have some sort of problem in this connection, because this word is about to find your place and to have self-confidence, but it is a quite negative card. So probably you will feel that you don't really have a confidence in this relationship, because you feel some sort of manipulation, and you will be ready to protect yourself emotionally. You will not be open emotionally. You will be ready to protect yourself, and that's why you will have some sort of conflicts. Probably it is about a kind of trust issue. But financially, you will not have any issue. You will be ready to act, to be charming, you will know what you want. You will have good financial opportunities, and you will be quite stable financially during this period of time. Probably this Venus transit here will bring you some money, and it can mean that if you have some sort of debts, you can pay that. If you don't have, you can accumulate money. So probably this negative 6th house will cause you some kind of emotional stir and not financial. Okay, let's see the next one, the Pisces transit. So this Pisces transit of Venus will start on 17th of March and will end on 9th of April in Vedic system. The horse rider, the whip from Lenormand, 5 of cups, 10 of pentacles, ace of swords, queen of cups. Okay, we pull some more cards. This card is about conflicts. So, as it was in the previous spread actually, in this spread you will have some emotional conflicts, but at the same time, can you see, this is the lady in the expanded edition of the normal deck, and it is the sexual side of woman, and it is about the positive emotions, love, confession, beautiful days. So basically together these 4 cards mean that some sort of conflicts will come during this period of time, but it will be solved after a while. This is also about that 5 of cups, when you are hurt, it is about that. But with these 2 cards I would say that it will not last too long, or maybe this emotional conflict is coming from the previous transit, and during this transit, because during this transit Venus is in your 7th house, you can solve it. You can resolve this conflict with your woman, if you are a man, or if you are a woman, this card can symbolize you. So yeah, I would say that you will have some sort of conflicts, but you will resolve it. You will be quite stable financially, and you will be quite active. and these two cards together, they mean just the same as this one. A woman who is quite emotional, the Venus, quite attractive and emotional and sexual woman. But yeah, it is quite interesting. It is also about when you discuss something. It is not a negative card, it is about communication. When you discuss something, when you speak up, when you speak openly about something. And Six of Swords is about, as you can see in the depiction, it is about moving to somewhere else. So probably you will speak about that with your partner. I will try this. Okay. It can also mean some sort of change that is quite necessary. I would say in this spread this means that. So you will discuss it with your partner, that maybe you should change, or he or she should change his or her circle, because it is about friends and circle, social life. It can mean that maybe only one person, not the whole circle. But it can mean that maybe you will speak about someone with your partner, that maybe that person has some sort of negative toxic effect on your relationship, and that's why you should get rid of that friendship or something like this. Because basically this card is about moving away from something, finish something, not because you want it, but because you realize that you don't really have other option. Anyway, this can also mean that there is some sort of love triangle, and you will discuss that. There is some third party in the relationship, emotionally or sexually, and you will discuss it that quite directly. The two options. If you want to have keep this love triangle, the relationship will end, or you must get rid of this love triangle. You must get rid of the third party. It can also mean that. So this transit will be in your 7th house, and the whole spread is about that. Sexuality, Venus, emotions. Financially, you will not have any issue. Again, 10 of Pentacles. Do you remember in the previous transit you will have the same card here in the spread, 10 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that's all. So, thank you for your attention and for visiting my channel. If you like it, here come again, and like and share and subscribe to my channel. And I will come again with another video soon. Thank you, bye bye.